So another really cool lightsaber was the Master Replica's Darth Maul Lightsaber. Partly because Darth Maul was a badass, and second because you could actually make it into a dual blade lightsaber. I remember when it first came out, and I was super excited about it, but god damn, getting two of them was so freaking expensive. And lo and behold, the Black Series from Hasbro has actually re-released the Darth Maul lightsaber. It's actually a little bit more pricey, because I remember when the original ones came out, it was roughly $130. They actually even sold for like $100 in some stores. These are like $150, $170, depending on where you get them from. The GameStop, I think, has them for $150, which I think is the best deal out of all of them. I ended up getting this at a discount myself, thankfully. And yeah, so this is the Darth Maul blade, half of it. And it's very clean. It's obviously, it seems like it's missing something. But I mean, on its own, it works. I like this sort of like vented look that they have on top, and it is it is a very clean lightsaber. It actually has more bells and whistles on it than I think that most lightsabers do, with all these sort of like knobs and switches, which, if you think about it, canonically speaking, all of these do something to like shorten and lengthen the blades in some way, shape, or form, right? The other thing that it has is that because it is half the blade, at the bottom, I wonder if I can get a good shot of this. It actually has like the cutoff gem. I'll show this in a little bit more detail here in just a second. But it is the half of a blade from Star Wars Episode 1. And the little switch is right here. It sounds mean. It's very high pitched. Its motion and response is really well integrated as well. But that's enough of that. It's pretty clean. Just like with the Obi-Wan blade, the belt clip for the hilt, it's sort of kind of loose. I don't even know why this one has one. But anyway, let's show you the cut-off hilt. So because it's cut off, they had to make it sort of look battle damaged. So they show that off by showing off like a little bit of what the interior would look like. And so you've got like an exposed crystal and some exposed wires, and I really like that look. The neat thing is that it actually comes with a coupler. So it comes with this piece, which enables you to screw it in here over top of the battery compartment. And then it just needs like an Allen key to tighten it up in there, because you can actually use this to make the dual blade lightsaber. Now, I said that originally the Force FX line came out with the Darth Maul lightsaber, and that's because that's this one right here. You'll notice that it is actually a little darker in color. The blade also yellowed for some reason, which I can't really explain. Out of all of the blades that I have, this is the only one that's shown any type of discoloration. I don't know if it's just the way that it was built, or if it got exposed to something that I'm just not aware of while moving, but sadly, yes, it has discolored to that nasty yellow. But anyway, the hilts themselves are basically the same, except for the color. Like even like the little grooves that are like machined in to the little filigree pieces that are added, they're all there. Even like the little notches down at the bottom, it's all there. And so this is like the first time that I've actually even been able to compare them side by side, which is neat. So here's obviously the other half of the broken lightsaber for the Darth Maul one. So we're gonna put that off to the side, because what I was really hoping for is that these were so close to each other that they'd actually be able to be joined into the dual-bladed lightsaber, which they totally are. Now, I don't know if it's supposed to line up properly where the buttons are all in a line. I'm guessing that it probably is. And you can, of course, like force it to look that way. But I just want to make sure it's tight and not going anywhere. But yeah, so now you have the entire Darth Maul hilt. This is a big boy. I mean, this thing is what, like almost 2.5 feet long just by itself. It's heavy too. I'm like 6'1". This thing is taller than me from tip to tail. It's ridiculous. And of course, what good is any dual-bladed lightsaber if we can't light it up? So this thing gets loud, but as you can see, it's just like all nice and lit up. I love it. The one thing I did notice by putting this together is that the blade action on the new one is faster than the old one. The sound is almost exactly the same, and I feel like it actually does sync up. It's just I'm super freaking happy that I finally have the actual full Darth Maul lightsaber. Yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Do you guys like these lightsabers? Did you ever want to pick up these? Because certainly I wanted the dual-bladed lightsaber. I started looking for it about a year ago. I just wanted to pick up another one, and just one would have cost me almost $400 in some places. So this is super awesome. I love it. I finally get to hang the full Darth Maul blade on my wall. I'm very excited. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye-bye.